Hello students, good afternoon. Hope you are all doing well, staying at home and listening to your parents, helping your parents even in the household work and all that. Yeah, children, today we will be discussing about the assignment that is given to you from 26th April to 3rd May, where you need to solve the word problems given and the revision exercises like doing exercise 2.5, 2.6 and 2.7. So we will be discussing on how we have to solve the word problems. What are the basic steps that we need to follow in order to solve the word problems? So here children, I'm giving you some basic steps. The four basic operations in maths you all know very well, that it is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, now all these word problems are based on these particular four basic operations. They are either plus or minus or into or divide. Now let us come to how we will solve a word problem. Step number 1 is read the given problem very carefully and understand it. Now what the question is asking you to do, if you don't understand the question, then you will not know what to do in that particular question, whether it is a problem based on addition or subtraction or multiplication or division, you will not come to know. So read the question. If you have read the question once, you are not getting it, then read it for the second time, read it for the third time, then you will understand it. Then step number 2 is identify from the problem very carefully. Identify from the problem what is given and what needs to be found out. Like what is given in the sense, what is the data that is given in the book or in the problem, and what needs to be found out. Okay, that means that is step 2. Step 3 is identify the operation, whether it is a sum based on a question based on plus or minus or into or divide, and then we apply that particular formula and find out the answer. But while doing the word problems, children, you need to understand a thing very well, that we need to write the statements, because now you are already in standard 3. You need to write the word problems statements for that, and then finally you go for finding out the calculation part. Okay, now children, you might be knowing very well that there are some words in maths which will always give you a hint whether the given word problem is based on addition or subtraction or multiplication or division. Now let us come to that. The words which means addition are finding out the sum or summation, compute, total, sum, the put together, plus, increase, calculate. All these children words you will generally find in the book given, that tells you that this particular sum is based on addition. Now we come to the next page that tells what are the words that mean subtraction. Subtraction means either minus, it means either minus, decrease, lessen, leftover, reduce, diminish, lower, finding out the difference, taking away, deduct, curtail, lower are some tough. Curtail and all that are some words, children, that you will not generally found, because these are in the higher standards. What you need to know is the general terms like reduce, leftover, finding out the difference, taking away, minus, deduct. All these are the general words. Now some more words we know. Let us know about multiplication. Multiplication means commonly, children, that you will find in your word problems is such. The word such, finding out the product, by, times, lots of, duplicate, repeat or repetition. These are some words that tell you that the particular word problem is based on multiplication. Now some words that tell you about division. Division, most commonly, children, you will find the word among, goes into, how many times, break up, quarter, segment, decompose, split, segregate, fractionate. These are all words that are based on division. Now children, let us come to exercise 2.5, where I have taken up, since the first example is already done for you, I am coming to the second question, which tells you to the cost of a toy car is given, and then you have to find out the cost of 10 such toy cars. Okay. Now what we need to do is, first we will be writing the statement for it. Cost of one toy car is rupees 10. Therefore, the cost of 10 such toy cars will be, here, because you have to find out the cost of 10 such toy cars, so you have to multiply by 10. The cost is given per car is rupees 10. You have to find out the cost of 10 such cars. That means 10 multiplied by 10, that is 100. So, the cost of 10 such toy cars will be coming as 100. Coming to the next question, children, that is question number 3, which tells you that Raj has rupees 90 and he spent rupees 56 on books. Okay, he spent rupees 56 on books. How much money is left with him? Now children, in this question, like in the question before, question 2, we had the word such, where I have highlighted it. In this question you will find the word left. Left means subtract. We have already read and we have already discussed that left means subtract, leftover means subtract, like such means multiply. In the same manner, left means subtract. So this question is based on subtraction. So now we go for writing the statement. Amount of money Raj had is rupees 90. Amount that he spent on books is 56. Now we need to find out the leftover amount that he has. What we will do? We will subtract 56 from the amount 90, which gives rupees 34. So the amount of money that Raj has with him now is rupees 34. Coming to exercise 2.6, children. All the word problems given on this page number 39, children, they are based on the basic operation addition, because we are doing the chapter addition. So the word problems based here is on addition. You see, children, question number 1, when you go through, you will find the term like together. That means add. Question number 2 says to find out the total cost. That again means add. Then question number 3 says total weight, which again means we need to add. Question number 4 says finding out the total amount. Again add. Finding out the total quantity, which is asked in question number 5. That is again add. Finding out the total amount of money given in question number 6. That means again add. What we need to do here is, children, write in a nice good handwriting the statements, and after writing the statements nicely, you go for finding out the sum of the given figures that is given in a particular question. Okay, like I am discussing about one question that is given in question number 2. Question number 2 says the cost of 2 bicycles is given. The cost of the first bicycle is, children, 4,459 rupees, and the cost of the second bicycle is 3,689 rupees. Now we need to find out the total cost. How we will find the total cost? Finding out the total cost means, total means we know we need to add up. So we will, after writing the statement, we go for adding up and finding out the sum. Cost of the first bicycle is 4,459. Cost of the second bicycle is 3,689. So adding up, children, also we need to follow some rules. That means we need to first add up the ones, then the tens, then the hundreds, then the thousands. That will give you the sum. Now in the same manner, we will find out the answer for all the rest of the questions. Coming to the revision exercise, children, when we are adding 3-digit number. See, children, I have given the steps. Start adding from your right side, from the extreme right hand side, we start adding up. That means the extreme right side have ones, then the tens. A 3-digit number will first have ones, followed by the tens, followed by the hundreds. So start adding from your right hand side with the ones group, followed by the tens, and then by the hundreds. Then all this has to be done by regrouping them. Coming to a 4-digit number, where first we have the tens, first we have the ones, followed by the tens, then the hundreds, then the thousands. A 3-digit number we have till the hundreds place or the hundreds period, but in a 4-digit number we have till the thousands place. So the method to be followed is the same, children, but here we have to go one step ahead, where we add up the thousands place and we get the answer. I have shown you a 3-digit and a 4-digit number together. Now, children, we come to rounding off. Rounding off means to estimate a sum. Estimate means finding out a rough calculation of a quantity. Okay. Estimate means to roughly calculate or judge the value of a number or a quantity, or to what extent. It is done by rounding off the numbers in the calculation. For example, suppose we take a question. There are 37 boys and 22 girls in a class. Then find the estimated strength of the class or find the estimated sum. How we will do it? We know that take a number line where you have 30 towards your left extreme and 40 towards your right extreme. Between 30 and 40 your midterm is 35. Midterm is 35. So what we do is 30 is the left extreme we know, 35 is the mid number we know, and 40 is the right extreme. So since 37 we have, because the number of boys is given 37, so 37 is more than the midterm given. 37 is more than the midterm is what? Midterm is 35. So it comes towards your right extreme. That means it will come towards your next tens. 35's next tens is 40, so it will come towards 40. In the next part that is given, we have 22 girls in a class. So here in the number line that is given in the second one, you see we have 20 towards the left extreme and 30 towards the right extreme, but the midterm is 25. Where you see the midterm is 25 and you have a number 22. 22 is lesser than 25, so it will go to the tens, that is towards your left extreme. That means 22 will come towards the number 20. So now the estimated sum of 37 is 40, and the estimated girls that we have taken, the estimated number of girls who were supposed to be 22, that becomes 20. So the sum of 37 which has become 40 and 22 which has become 20, the sum becomes 40 plus 20 is 60. So the estimated strength of that class is 60. Now if you are said to children find out the actual sum, what you will do is you will simply add up the given number. Suppose you are said to find the sum of 55 and 30. What we need to do is we will go for adding. As we do simple addition, we will find out the answer. 55 plus 30 is 85, so the given answer is 85. Okay. This is all, children. Hope you understood all the parts. It is not difficult for you to understand. So by the time the next assignment is put up, we will go for making another video so that I can share it with you and you people have no difficulty in understanding in doing it. Okay children, bye bye till then. Love you all. Take care. Stay at home.